Morning. So it's Sunday. We are going to Harwich in Essex, Harwich Pier specifically, and the reason we're going there is because it's a very popular place for bikes on Sunday, and they might have got some free cake, but that's yet to be found out, because there's a cafe on the pier that's trying to encourage bikers to go, and I've agreed that I'll come in and do a little shout out on my Instagram. So let's go to TTT actually in Sudbury first. Gonna have a breakfast there, then we'll do the ride after that. So let's go. This is the village of Great Yeldham. So we've come quite a way south, we're below Haverhill now, and I'm looking for a left-hand turn here, and it's going to take me a different way to what I normally go, a completely different way to TTT in Sudbury. So we've just turned off the main road, and this road here is called Leather Lane, and this goes all the way, pretty much all the way through Little Yeldham, and then it goes pretty much all the way over to TTT. It's a really, really great road, and this road, it turns off the A1017. So I've not come this way before. This route has been recommended, and it's always nice to have a recommend. I do know most of the roads in this part of East Anglia, and I probably have done this one before, I just don't remember it, but so far so good. Now I normally go, if I go to TTT, I normally go via Long Melford because that's one of my favourite roads, but so far this road is proving really good. We've just passed the village of Gestingthorpe, and here it looks like the road's starting to get good. It's really opened up. There's no houses, there's no junctions, there's no obstacles. You've got nice open cabs. I mean, look at this is nice, and it's a nice gentle Sunday morning. Always get the cyclists there, they're always here. Yeah, I mean, we're going uphill, and people will tell you East Anglia is flat. This is definitely a hill. Look at that scenery over there to the left. That's quite pleasant, isn't it? You could be in somewhere like Somerset or somewhere. This is really nice. Yeah, so this road will bring us out, avoiding Sudbury town altogether. So if you're heading across from the west to TTT, I think this is a better route to come than my usual route that goes via Long Melford, even though I've not actually done this. There's some lovely curves as well. So anyway, so when we get to TTT, I'll be meeting Steve, who you've seen before, and a few others. We'll be having breakfast, and then we will be setting off to Harwich. And when we get to Harwich, we'll be going to Harwich Pier. And this is TTT. Sun is shining, plenty of bikes outside. Just arrived. Quite a lot of bikes, and it's literally only just 10 o'clock. But no bikes I recognise. Right, we've left TTT. Breakfast was really nice. Eat as much as you can. £10. This is a place called Henny, and there's Henny Street as well. It's quite pretty. Now, I've definitely not been down here before, and again, unless I've completely forgotten, but it looks quite nice. So Steve is leading, and we are plodding all our way towards the coast on little roads. This is Neyland, and this is quite an attractive town as well. Very typically Suffolk, lots of very old buildings. So we're going to stop off for a little pit stop once we get further down the Stour Valley. So we've just done a little stop for a cup of tea. This is the Walls in Manningtree, and that is the estuary of the River Stour. Right, so we're setting off. We got the Stour estuary on the left hand side. We've pretty much followed the River Stour all the way from, well, in my case, nearly all the way from Haverhill once I got out of Cambridge. So it's a lot different here, it's a lot wider. Now, that's some kind of old military hospital or something. Don't know what it is. I might look that up later. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go out of Manningtree, continuing east. We're going to pass through Mistley and Bradfield, and we're going to take the B1352. Now, I have done the B1352 quite a few times, and I know it's really good. There's some old warehouse there that apparently is still in use. It looks abandoned, but it's not. So there's quite a few old wharf type developments in Manningtree and Mistley Quay. It's quite an attractive place. Yeah, so we're going to do this road that goes 1352. It goes all the way from Manningtree. It follows the estuary, so you've got water on the left hand side all the way. It follows the river all the way to Harwich, and this is another road that's absolutely worth doing. Fully recommend this. And look at this, and unfortunately there's a little pickup in front of us, but once we're past this you will see how nice this road is, especially on a day like today. And it's another one of those roads you have very few junctions coming on and off, so you can really get on it here. Once we pass, we're off. Perfect tarmac as well, which is a rarity these days. Yeah, done this a few times. This is fun. Whee! And it's pretty much like this all the way to Harwich. Once you get into Harwich it becomes a bit dull because you've just got urban riding. But this bit is pretty stunning. So this is the vintage tea room, and it's just opposite Harwich Pier, and you've got the burger van there where a lot of the bikers go, but we've come in here today. Oops, there's Ian, there's Steve. Oh, that looks amazing. Thank you so much. Cheers. Thank you. Right. It's a really interesting place, and there's loads going on. I like it. So, the lightship behind is the lightship that was used in the film The Boat That Rocked, which is about Radio Caroline. More interesting than that is there's an exhibition here about the Mayflower, which took the Pilgrim Fathers to America, and before it did that, the Mayflower used to take wool from Harwich over to Hook of Holland. It was a trade ship which the Pilgrim Fathers used after their other one took on water and had to be replaced. Never knew that. Absolutely fascinating. Right, that's that. We've all left Harwich. We're just heading home. It's starting to rain, so I'm probably not going to film much more of this. We're just crossing under this railway line. I'll see you at home. Back. Be very quick because it's pissing with rain. Yeah, it was alright. That's raining. I've got to go in. I'll see you later.